Well, good morning, everybody. Chuck here with No Time to Be Sad. Today I am leaving Udon Tani, gonna head back to ThatPhanom. I want to give you guys some honest opinions about my little tour here in Isan and some hotel stuff where I really recommend staying if you come into this general area here in Udon Tani and also in Khon Kaen where we were just at earlier in the day. Had a short little trip here, really enjoyed my time. It was pretty slow, not a whole lot of people. Played a lot of golf. So much that my back was hurting. I guess maybe a couple days ago I've been playing, I had like a couple of really strong ibuprofens before I started, and I've been playing golf, so I need to take off a few days from that, get home. Before I talk about today's hotel reviews, I'm going to take Paige back to Bangkok, take her a surprise somewhere, some really nice hotel, somewhere with a nice maybe rooftop bar, nice swimming pool, maybe spend 4 days at a place in Bangkok for Paige. So Paige has been really, she doesn't really bother me when I come here. What are you doing when you're coming back? She just, good morning, good night, little selfies at 5 o'clock, and she's such a wonderful person, But I try to talk to her as much as I can during the day, just checking in on her. I bought a camera. I called her and told her what my plans were to buy this camera. She said, okay, but I didn't get the top of the line. I saved a bit of money, but I really like this camera. So I'm happy that I can get away from GoPro. That's about it. The DJI Pocket is what I've been using for almost a year now. And yeah, I really like the Osmo Pocket, but I have the 3. I don't plan on getting an upgrade to the 4 anytime soon. I haven't tried this one at night yet. Somebody told me the 5 is just about as good as the 6 at night, but I don't know. Maybe tonight me and Paige will go for a little night walk and try it out tonight. I stayed here at I'm trying to be quiet. I don't want to be too loud. I stayed here at the Old Inn. My go-to place, I think, when my mom's here is going to be the Tan Buri. Now, the reason why is if I spend more than 4 or 5 nights here, I just don't want to spend 1,000 baht when I'm by myself, I would never take Paige here. I don't recommend taking your date here, but they do have a really nice room. This is the lowest grade of the 3 style rooms that they have, unless they got a secret one I don't know about, but the one in the front of the hotel is probably the best, and the price is pretty good. I tell you what, I don't want to be noisy this morning, so let's go get into the vehicle. Let me pack up and we'll talk a little bit more on the road this morning. Good morning. All right, I remounted the camera because I'm going to position my other camera on the dash here. This is such a tight spot. Anyway, my go-to place here in Udon is this hotel right across the street here. Is the Banbua. It's not the best, but on this little area right here, I recommend the Banbua. Has a very nice pool up there on the roof, a nice gym right here in the glass window above the entrance. Good restaurant, breakfast, room is very comfortable. Gets a little noisy from the bars, but this whole area is not quiet. All right, let's talk about the Old Inn. I stay there because of the price value. The bed is comfortable. It's fairly quiet, and it's in a good location. It does come with a little type of continental type little breakfast that you can make up in the morning for free. No extra charge in the room, and so I stay there basically because of the value. But I give the hotel a 7 for a few things. The parking lot situation is too small. If you have a vehicle, and I don't want to park on the road in that area. The water pressure sometimes is no good, so they need a different pump system. I don't know if there's multiple people using the water at the same time, what's going on. I don't know. But sometimes it just trickles out, and it's difficult to take a shower when you want to take a shower. The elevator is very slow, and I don't normally complain about it. I mean, at least it has an elevator, but this is like crazy slow. Like, I don't want to spend more than 3 minutes standing in the hallway waiting for the thing just to start moving. I might sound a little weird. I don't know. It's just me. I always try to get the second floor, which is the best, because I can just use the elevator. I'm going to stop and get something to eat before I go home. Or start the trip home. But the room is comfortable. All the rooms are pretty comfortable. Now the room in the very back, and it's not the hotel's fault, is up against the Central Mall. And the guy, the parking lot people, all they do is blow the whistle all day. I don't even know what that's accomplishing. It's just noise, constant, steady noise all day. And then people hitting their alarm so they can find their car that they didn't even pay attention to where they parked. So all day you have car alarms and whistling in the back. Nighttime is okay. Very comfortable room. But normally we don't spend the day in the room. I do sometimes because I do some work. I go back to the room and I work on the computer, or I want to take a nap after golf. And the back room is forget it for the nap. In the front room is the best room. It's really comfortable too. You get a little bit of road noise at stuff at nighttime, but it's not that big of a deal. I think the best room in the hotel is the one that I'm staying in. It does have a little balcony. It's a comfortable little room, and you're not saving that much, maybe $10 at the most, I think, for the upgraded room. But I like the Old Inn. My go-to place when my mom is here is going to be the Thonburi Hotel for sure. Still, I like that area. I like the area, and it's a little quiet. But if you come in here with your date or your wife and you want to stay in that area, the Ban Bua is the place to stay. Second place to stay would be the 8 Hotel, which is just down the road from it. No swimming pool. It's in a quiet spot. The room is extremely comfortable. The layout is perfect. The whole hotel is beautiful. I've never had the breakfast there though, but I hear it's really good. Across from the street from that is the third choice, would be the Panerai Hotel. Panerai Hotel, I talked about it the other day. It's a little bit outdated. I noticed they have dropped the price. I was saying they should just drop the price probably 150 baht to get some customers coming in there, because they usually about the same price with the Ban Bua, a little bit less, but the price drop ought to help them out to do some future renovations for the hotel. It's a wonderful hotel. It's got a wonderful swimming pool, a little bar, a good restaurant, a tiny gym, which we all never really use anyway when we're traveling. Some might. Bed is medium hard. The layout is okay. The internet's not good there. But hey, it's a good location, and I do recommend the Panerai. The best place to stay in Udon Tani, which is on the next road, at the Sentara Hotel. Sentara is #1, except if you're going to swim, which people rarely do, the swimming pool is small. Beautiful hotel, very quiet, very secure. You can't go up and down in the elevator without a key card, which keeps people from just roaming in and out of the hotel in the middle of the night. Carpet everywhere outside. It's #1. The Sentara is #1, and a lot of times the price is cheaper than the Ban Bua. It's cheaper than all of the hotels except for the Old Inn on that road. There's a couple of other hotels I don't really kind of recommend in the area, and I don't even want to talk about them today. But Udon Tani is definitely a good place to be as an expat. Now, for me, I do like Udon. I would have to, if I stayed here, it would have to be with my wife. And we'd have to have a routine, which I think we could. A lot of good restaurants, a lot of good parks, excellent airport. Our family's not here. Our family's in ThatPhanom, so it's not even going to really be a discussion. And it's not really necessary for us to go stay anywhere longer than, a couple of months at this point in our life. Whatever the future holds, I don't know. If I was single in Thailand, I don't think I could start a start over. You know, Paige is good for me. Paige is, I don't really want to be alone, and I don't want to float around from date to date. I'm not that type. I don't really want to start over by like catering thing. I'm already old enough. I don't care about that stuff. I've got friends here that hang out with younger girls. There's no way I could do that. I don't have the patience for that. But I like to travel solo sometimes because I like the adventure. I like to go talk to people. I like to wander around. I just like the adventure. I really wish Paige would come with me, but she just doesn't really care to stay here because I'm playing golf and she's just going to sit at the swimming pool or do something. She doesn't really have any friends here is the biggest thing for her. So if she did, then it would work out perfect, but it just doesn't. So here we are. But Khon Kaen was nice. I recommend Khon Kaen staying at the Kosa Hotel. The Kosa's nice. It's not the best. Now they have that used to be Pullman. I don't remember what the new name is. I think it's still a little overrated for what it is. It's a way better hotel than not way better, but it's a little bit better than the Kosa. Now the other one across from the Kosa that they're building, I don't remember the name of it. It's too gaunty. Is that still a word for me? I'm not interested. I'm not comfortable in staying at a really overpriced hotel, especially by myself, you know. And Paige isn't really interested in it. We like the Kosa. The Kosa's comfortable. The swimming pool is awesome. Of course, I can't compare the swimming pool to the other one because I haven't been in them. But Khon Kaen is a great place to visit for a short period of time. It's a massive city. Yeah, it's a good place to go visit. Got a little foreigner section. I do like Nong Khai. I didn't go this trip. I was talking about going, but I didn't go to Nong Khai on this trip. But had a good little trip. Didn't stay very long. My brother-in-law's coming today from America. I don't know how long he stayed. I don't think we're going to do anything. Paige has a run coming up in a couple of weeks, but I might surprise her with a good little trip, fast 4-day trip to Bangkok. We enjoyed our time there last time. Then after her run, we'll make the move back to the water. We kind of got to time it right because it's monsoon season, so we have to kind of time it just right. But I get really bored sitting at home, and especially during the rainy season, I can't go play golf. There's not much I can do, you know. And I'm not the type of person to ever just sit around the house. I've never been that way. When I was a kid, I was always gone. Always gone, always in trouble, never home on time. I don't know what my problem is, but I got Paige and she's a perfect match for me, and she's very tolerable, and you know, she's okay. I don't really want to be single. You know, if Paige ever kicked me out of the house, I don't know why she would. But you know, we would both survive in Thailand. I'm not going to go nowhere. My mom is here. My mom likes it here. My mom told me, make sure you get me 2 extra luggage things. So I got to talk to her and see what she's bringing back. That's okay. She can bring whatever she wants, but she just doesn't have a lot of room, you know. I don't know what she's bringing. Maybe just some food stuff, you know, that she's been missing. Some of her, I don't know. I just need to know how much it weighs. The domestic flights here in Thailand are pretty inexpensive, but they're expensive when you have to add luggage. So a lot of times at the airport, you can take it to the post office in the airport and have it shipped to your house, which a lot of times is the easiest way to do. It's like a couple $100, 200 to 500 baht, depending on what you got, versus spending, you know, like another plane ticket for luggage. I talked a lot this morning. I apologize, but yeah, I had a good little stay. Played a lot of golf. Too much golf, I think. I didn't even get my pool stick out. Didn't stay here long enough. The little double kiss pool hall looks like it's going to take another couple months to be finished. I won't be back in Udon for another couple of months. So some of the people here, they want to come visit us in That Phanom, and spend a few days and maybe go, you know, run around there, show them the sights, and maybe play golf. I really enjoy the camera. I hope you guys enjoy the footage. I like to make it look good. I like to make it entertaining, and I like to make the videos watchable. Even though I'm just showing random stuff in Thailand, And I've learned a lot from my viewers about at the very beginning, my camera was jumping all over the place, but I didn't have a gimbal, and the stability wasn't part of the cameras back then when I started. And I was just telling people, just pretend it's like you're watching Cops on TV, where it's live. I didn't really care. But as you start creating, you want it to, maybe I can make it look good, sound good, and it's a never-ending expense, actually. All right, I'm gonna get something to eat. I want to show a little footage with this dash cam. Well, not dash cam, but the DJI Action 5 camera. We'll see how it looks. And I'm so happy to get away from GoPro, man. I've just been irritated by that, with the buttons on that thing and the little glitches with the batteries and stuff. Anyway, let's go get something to eat.
Time to get back on the road.
Getting some fuel. Fuel is down right now to 38 baht, 38.11 baht right now. It's about 4 baht higher than what it's been for a long time. A lot of people that I've met in Udon, I realize that they don't live in Udon. They live a little village outside of Udon, or they live in Khon Kaen or Galison, or like me, they live outside and they come to Udon just to visit and get away. There's not too many places in that vicinity for a foreigner to just go take a little break and go hang out somewhere where there's other foreigners and foreigner food and foreigner shopping. Udon has pretty much all of that, so a lot of people go there, like me, like to go there just to get, I didn't come to Thailand. I came here to change my life and learn a new culture, and a lot of other reasons, which you guys already know. But I'm still American, and sometimes I still want some familiarities. And Udon is a great place for that, and I can meet some of our viewers and stuff like that.
ครับผม
ครับ
ลูกค้ามีบัตรสมาชิกไหมครับ
ไม่มีครับ 2340 Karat's nice. I like Karat. Karat's a little farther. It's about a 6-hour drive from me, and golf is a little bit more expensive. One of the main reasons is because of my mom, which I come to Udon. The second reason is the good golf courses that they have and the people I can actually play golf with. I enjoy and go play pool at night. I enjoy those three things. So, and back home in NakhonPhanom, I can play golf every day there too, but it gets kind of boring. So,
ขอบคุณครับ
ครับ. All right, let's get home. You guys should check out Udon though, especially right now. There's nobody there. Okay, I went 654 kilometers. To fill it up cost me, it took 61 liters and 2,340 baht. I need an e-car. I really want to look at that. I want to do some research on that cherry SUV looking thing later. I want to talk about something real quick too. This morning I was going through my comment stuff and on my community page, and it's not the first time. Everybody gets to see all the drama on the internet now and everybody's opinion, and they talk about how Thailand is not reachable for them anymore, that Thailand has just gone out of their way to make it inconvenient for people to come to Thailand, and that Thailand just doesn't want tourists anymore to come into their country. And I'm listening to some of the complaints, and they like to give their list of all the things that they see as a reason, as a deterrent to come here. But I think half of them are bullshit, One of them talked about you have to have health insurance to get the visa to come to Thailand, and they're comparing it to other countries too. But you don't have to get health insurance. The only time your health insurance is required is if you get the visa in your country, which I've told people millions of times, don't do that. Don't get the OA visa. The OA visa wants you to have an insurance policy, from their list, or I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Just get a visa to come to Thailand, and then you get, you get your, you go to the immigration, see what they want you to do to file for the retirement visa, the marriage visa, spousal visa, whatever, family visa, and you just go through that. Get an O visa in Thailand, not the OA. So there is no insurance requirement. That's only if you get it in your own country. And they were talking about TM30s, which is a pain in the butt. They need to know where the foreigner's at. I think it's a good thing to try to know where the foreigner, if he's coming back, if you're leaving the country, are you coming back to that province to stay? They want to know these things. But I don't have to do a TM30. I bought a multiple entry visa here. My immigration says I don't need to do a TM30 because I paid for the multiple entry visa. So there's no reason for me to have to keep coming in and say, oh, I went to Udon. That's done. But the way it's worded, every time I go spend the night outside of my province, I got to go tell immigration. You know what a pain in the ass that would be for immigration? I mean, you come here to retire and travel. Like, I went to Konkan, I went to Udon, I went to Karat. It'd be like, give me a break. Like, I would spend like every other day at immigration. I used to have to do it when I had a single entry when I left the country, because your information changes, your entry date changes. So you'd have to go in there and do another TM30, which was not a big deal, as I only left the country a few times a year. But now I don't even have to do that. And then they're talking about the 90-day check-in stuff. Well, I mean, the 90-day check-in, I think it's, if you're a foreigner in another country, they want to know where you're at all the time. That's just the way it is. They made an online site. If you can't get it done, figure out how to do it. It takes literally, what they do, they even send you a reminder on your email, hey, you have a 90-day report coming. Once you log in to the site and you register, then they send you an email a few days prior, you have your 90-day check-in on this date. When you do it online, you can actually do it. Actually, you can only do it online between 2 weeks and 1 week. You can't do it the week before it's due. So maybe that's changed. I don't know, but it used to be that way. It takes me no time. I do my mom's at Udon's and I do mine on the computer, and I can do it when we travel. And the 90-day check-in, I know somebody's going to say, well, Chuck, it's no big deal. You just go in there, pop in. I think that's good too. Show your face at immigration and walk out. It's super easy. It's not a big deal. For me, I like to do it online because my immigration office is about 50 kilometers from my home when I'm home. I don't want to drive over there. But I mean, I could do it whenever we go shopping or make a day of it. But why? When I can just go on the computer. I don't want to go in immigration. So that's bullshit. That's not a big deal. And they're talking about the visa rules, and not everything is changing, and the visa is so expensive now. And then in the second breath, they're talking about going to Vietnam. Have you applied for a visa in Vietnam? It's not free. You have to do it online. You have to submit documents, and you have to submit your picture, your passport, and then you have to pay for the fee. And then, then you get approved for however long the duration that you're going to stay. There's still a fee. And you still have to go online. And then they were talking about facial recognition in Thailand. Well, what is wrong with that? For me, I think it's great. I like the fact that when I go in the airport now, I can just stand in front of the thing and it just turns green and I go. Like, what do you have to hide? I don't understand this whole thing with the CC, they want their privacy. But you're outside in public, so what do you mean by privacy? There's cameras outside for a reason, because if somebody, they want to, if somebody gets hurt or there's an accident, and the good thing about it, if there's a criminal now coming into Thailand with the facial recognition, they can find them and easily in Thailand. I think that's a great piece of technology for me. Of course, if you're trying to hide, if your visa expired and you want to stay in Thailand, or you crawled in across the border or something, I don't know. What do you think? What are you thinking? That's not a problem. And what else? What else was this person complaining about? I think just the whole visa stuff and the police and all this stuff in general, but we are in another country that's not our country, and Thailand is such a, outside of the logistical stuff you have to do to stay in a country that's not yours, it's a very welcoming country, and you have a lot of freedoms here compared to what you could probably do in Vietnam or in, I'm going to compare it to Laos. I don't think I'd want to live in Laos. I don't think the quality of Laos would be better. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to just live on a piece of land and farm and just hang out, I guess you can live anywhere. I just think the quality of life is so much better here. I do like Japan. I like Korea, but I know people like stability in their life, and that's a lot of the reasons why they complain about stuff is because things change a little bit, but mostly things aren't changing. It's just that somebody will say something in the political realm, it'll get published, but it's never going to happen. Oh, and the tax thing. I'm so annoyed with the tax thing, and so many people are milking this subject on the internet. If you're bringing taxable income into Thailand, like if you're working, you're selling products online, and you're bringing the money in here, you got to pay taxes. That's normal. If you're working in Thailand and you have money coming into Thailand that you have not paid tax on, then you have to pay tax. If I'm retired in Thailand and my stocks are making money in America and I bring money over here to live, people think that you have to pay tax on that. Or your Social Security or something that you already have to pay tax on, you have to bring it. Like who's coming to your house and saying, hey, Chuck, I need to see where this money's coming from. Like for one, they're not going to be able to talk to you, Who has that happened to? Now, I have had people say, I went over there and I got the tax number, and I go in there and I file and I pay my taxes. Well, okay, so in the IRS in America, you can go in there and say, I made $450, I'm going to pay tax. Okay, they're going to take it, I don't bring any money over here into Thailand that I have not paid tax on. All the money that comes over here comes out of my bank account in America, and in America you have to pay tax on every damn thing, and there's no double taxation here in Thailand for that. That whole shit show is silly to me. And people say, and a lot of people, they only come here for the 180 days because they're so worried about that. Like, who's going to come to you and go, you got to pay, let me see your stuff, you got to come prove all this. Like, where's that happening at? And we feel so special because we're Westerners, but you know how many Japanese are here working? You know how many Koreans, Malaysians, you know how many, most of the workforce from foreigners, they're Chinese, Singaporean, Japanese. You only hear this bullshit on the Western side, if they're working in Thailand, they're paying taxes. But there's a lot of Chinese, a lot of people here that have shitloads of money that buy stuff and come into Thailand. You think they're going to start giving Thailand a portion of their already taxed money to Thailand? That shit is silly to me. Time always tells everybody that they can do what they want to do for the 180-day thing, and I've been here 10 years, and all the bullshit that everybody always complains about, I've never seen it. Me and Paige know thousands of people here in Thailand. That stuff is silly. It's all just clickbait. That's an annoying subject. Anyway, I think Thailand's still number one place to be. And all the other logistical stuff, I think they dramatize it. Just do whatever makes sense to you. That's all. You know, if you're not happy with participating in a foreign country's system for you to stay, then don't do it. That's just it. You don't have to tell the world about, oh, I'm not doing this because this. And that's your own little issues that you have that you don't want to do. Millions of people stay in Thailand, and it's super easy for them. You know, love their police checks, you know. So what I recommend is, if you just travel around, you can get a 60-day tourist visa here to come into Thailand, and then you can extend that, I think it's like 1,600 baht. You can extend it for another 30 days. So you can stay 3 months in Thailand. Leave Thailand, you can stay 3 months in Japan. You can stay, I think, 3 months in Malaysia. You can go to the Philippines. You can just move around, you know. You can still maybe rent a place here in Thailand and come back a couple times a year on a tourist visa. You know, they just want you to have a visa. They don't want people to just randomly coming in here because they were, you know, I'm just going to say people were abusing the freedom of Thailand by coming into Thailand and working. That's stuff happens in America too. That's why they got so strict for a long time now on visas for Asians, because a lot of people would come in there and they would overstay their visa, or they would come in and they would work, you know. And a lot of people do that here too, especially the Indians and Pakistanis. I'm picking on them, but a lot of them came here and they have flooded places like Krabi and Phuket, Pattaya, Bangkok, you know, and most of them don't have work permits. That's a whole different story, you know, with, you know, police and all this, you know, checking on stuff, and, you know, but that's part of the freedoms of living in Thailand. So, a lot of easy for people to do that. So they're making the correction by making you have a visa. I would just suggest just bounce around the planet, you know. Go to Malaysia, go to Singapore, go to Japan, come to Thailand, go to Laos, go to Vietnam. You know, Vietnam is a great place to stay for a few months and then come back and forth. I don't know, that's just my suggestion.
Had
I have arrived at home. Look who's waiting for us. Oh, yeah. Billy. Not Billy's girlfriend. Ah. You happy? Huh? Happy? When'd you get in?
Hả?
When did Billy get in?
Tại chắc còn mấy điểm chị coi.
Beautiful Paige. Huh? I think that's a new car. Could be a rental, I don't know. It's got a red tag on it. So they did a pretty good job, huh? It's not as good as we have, but at least it's concrete. And they concreted everything else too. It's good. Yeah. Looks good, and the people that wanted a little pad or something, they paid a little extra and they
Dạ.
got a little ramp.
Just,
That'll work.
That's 3 dogs walk past the house.
3 dogs?
Yeah, big one. She's like, I'm like, how come? And she take off. Oh, okay, up to you.
You're on your own. You're gonna come back like
Meeting.
shredded meat.
Oh, that old lady.
Okay, park my vehicle. I want to buy that e-vehicle, but I have nowhere to park it. You know, I don't have a garage. I don't have anywhere to plug it in at this moment in time. So I just parked my vehicle. I parked my vehicle here because Magix, that's her house, and her sister's next to it. She wants somebody in that parking spot to make sure that people know that somebody's there, I guess. I don't know what that means, but I'm thankful for her letting me park there. But that looks pretty good, I guess. The concrete, kind of. I mean, they'll have to redo all the streets again eventually. They always do. The old lady next door, Ning Nong's sister, older, picked up a pot of boiling water, a big pot, fell, slipped on the floor, and couldn't get up, and she had to lay in the bottom in the boiling water, and it took all her skin off her arms and her legs. And she's been in ICU for a few days now. I don't know if this is his girlfriend's new car or they're just renting it, but that's nice. Paul Poot has early stage of cancer on his liver. He has to change his eating habits and no drinking to be able to recover. Hot. Okay, I ordered that on Lazada. I'm sure it came from China, to put those challenge coins that you guys keep sending, the awesome coins. We'll go hang it up in the room here later.
ร่อยไหม
อร่อย Let's take the DJI cam วันนี้มาครับ
ดิ้งไหมดิ้งบ่ดิ้งบ่ดิ้งไหมดิ้งไหม
จะไปไหนคะเดินย่อย
ไปเดินครับ
เรียนไปแล้วสองคนหนึ่ง
ไปแล้วหนูแดงไปแล้ว
ไปพูดอัดลิงก์
Yeah, we'll go see what it looks like at night.
ทางไปเรื่อยๆเลยข้างนั้นนะไม่ยั้งก็มากิน
เขากลัวอ้วนเขากลัวอ้วนเขากลัวอ้วน
Be careful.
พัดลม
ร้อนไหม
เย็นพัดลม
เย็นสบายเนาะ
สบายสบาย
ที่พัดลมส่วนตัว
เนี่ยมันพัดลม
อุ้ยฉันเรียกว่าซูเปอร์เซ็กซี่
Okay, we've escaped. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, eventually they'll have to put different asphalt, you know. We'll cover it up again.
But it's kind of
Yeah,
almost level.
this looks good here. They must have got tired over there
What?
in front of our house.
In front of our house?
It's not really level, but looks good here.
No, our house is kind of slided up.
Yeah.
I can do slide.
It does turn on pretty fast.
Yeah.
You guys been chilling out here?
Yeah, we're chilling out here. The boys so lonely. Hey, baby boy.
Look how pretty the sky looks. Oh, look at those clouds.
I don't see them. Half moon. Not really that far.
Moon is flat one.
พระจันทร์
Oh shit, I forgot already.
เช่นวันจันทร์พระจันทร์
Flat John. Ooh, that's definitely a rain cloud there.
Really? How different? The problem is with them is why have so many dogs?
Hey, got two Kasan.
สวัสดีค่ะ มันคือหลายตัวใช่ไหม
Cucumber.
นี่ขานี่มาแต่ไหนนี่
แดงมาถามว่าเขามาจะพูด
มาแต่ปุ่นมาแต่ไซส์แหละ
มาแต่บ้านของอาจารย์
So what did
ที่เราเอาที่สีสเก็ตมา
อร่อยไหม
มีสเก็ตวะตามเดียวกัน
ไอศครีม อร่อยมาก
อร่อยมาก
ลุงแจ๊กกี้สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดี
มี
ครับ
เพื่อนมาด้วย
อ๋อ
บอกว่าเขียนจดหมายไว้ให้ลุงแจ๊กกี้สิ
ใช่เหรอวะมาถึงแล้วสองผัวเมีย
แต่เนี่ยนะบ่ค่อยบ่แต่เนี่ยนะบ่ค่อยมนุษย์สัมพันธ์ปานใดนี่ไง เขียนจดหมายไว้สิว่ามาถึงแล้วนะ ลุงแจ๊กกี้จะได้ดีใจ
What you want, girl? Huh? A boy? Hmm? Young man.
เขาว่าไง
Say พูดว่า hello สวัสดีครับอยากพูดสวัสดี
เขาบอกให้มือ
There we go. See, now if I had a tutu, that's what mine would be. Like the party limo, you know? So happy to see Billy and his girlfriend still together. And he's talking about his retirement date, his countdown date, which is good. Good for him. Good. He's going to come stay next to Paige and Paige's.
Huh? no it's my ห้องน้ำ no
You gonna take over your bathroom?
no you guys like take me a long time to clean them you do หิวน้
We got a tuk-tuk light starter kit. Not there yet. That's a 20-year-old cat.
Hey baby boo. I know I wanna pick it up and squeeze it. Okay. กลัวเหรอ
Say hello. Say hello.
เต้นให้ดูหน่อยดิเต้นหน่อยเต้นหน่อยเร็วไม่เต้นหรอ
Here comes your mom. Oh no, that's not her.
no it's a
She's
lady
not kumpuy enough.
yeah
I'm the token Phanon. No, there's many Phanon foreigners here. Like,
nobody sit here see that's a boy stupid
yeah, he likes that.
baby boo
Hey, you, what are you doing?
smelling good
You found a comfortable spot?
nice job with coffee bưng 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 hey baby boo Chocolate. Yes amazing สวัสดีค่ะ
Okay, you can't come with us.
ไม่ได้บายบาย
All right, guys, gonna end
Bye,
today's video. Glad to be
my pet
home.
is following
Yeah, you won't come too far. Anyway, come with us tomorrow in That Phanom, Thailand. We'll have a great day.
following
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
bye he's still following
Oh, tell me what you think about the camera in the comment section. I'd appreciate that.
at the end see you next time จับปุ๊บ